Hi, this is Sherry Starnes. I hope you'll not paying attention to the hairdo today. I'm actually going to get it cut in a little bit, but I thought it was more important to do this video first. So anyway, just bear with me. Last night I was online and I don't think I was searching for anything, but I had a couple of articles that popped up that caught my attention. You know how you can read one article, then over on the side it leads to another one. Well, that's kind of what happened to me last night. So I clicked on this link and it was talking about being late, everyone being late. And actually I wrote down these, some things. I took some notes because I thought it was important, and when I was doing this video, or while I'm doing this video, I didn't want to forget anything. So anyway, the first article was tips to arriving on time, oversleeping, or not, things that keep you from arriving on time, such as oversleeping and trying to do one more thing before you leave for work. And anyway, that's the direction that article was going. So I clicked over to the other side, and or the side for another article, and it was talking about the design of your office. Is it where you have access to everything, or is it where people can walk up behind you, and how many people can walk up behind you without you knowing it, and how many people can be in your office without it crowding your space. Too many people make you feel uncomfortable. The next article talked about things to do and not to do, the do's and don'ts of an interview. And it went on to list several, ways to dress and things to say, and arriving on time was important too. And then it had some don'ts, don't interrupt and things like that. And then it had another, I clicked on another article that was about filling out a resume. Things you should say in a resume and things you should not say in a resume, and building yourself up, and you don't have what a resume consists of. Okay, my point is, let's go back to the very first one, and it's arriving on time. Why do you have to worry about arriving on time? If you have a job, a J.O.B, which by the way stands for just over broke, you need to arrive on time. But why do you have to worry about that? Because you can work from home. Be your own boss. Don't make money for someone else. Make money for yourself. And, then you don't have to worry about being on time. I mean, eventually you do, and I know there are other obligations besides just a job where, you need to be on time. But arriving on time for work, that should not be a concern. You're your own boss. You arrive when you want to. You fire yourself when you want to. You hire yourself when you want to. That should not enter into the picture with a successful business person. And also, the design of your office. Who cares? As long as you're comfortable. You don't have to worry about how many people are in your office, because if you work from home, more than likely you're the only one that's going to be in the office, unless you have some kids or a spouse or something like that may come in. But that sometimes that could be a welcoming interruption. So who cares about the design of your office? An interview. Are you going to interview yourself? I mean, why worry about an interview? And then the same thing goes with filling out a resume, the do's and don'ts of a resume. My point is, and let me be really clear, I know that there are certain professions that we have to have. We have to have our school teachers, and I'm glad that someone wants to be a doctor or a banker, or, we have to have factory workers, or we wouldn't have anything. We wouldn't have our automobiles or anything like that. But that does not mean that you have to be one or I have to be one. I can be my own boss. I can, like I said, hire myself. I don't have to go through an interview. You can dress however you want if you're at home doing your own job. And also, I want to point out that you have to be disciplined to work from home. You have to be disciplined. You can't just think, okay, well, I'm going to work 15 minutes on this project, then I'll have the rest of the day to do whatever I want. That's not the way it works. You have to be disciplined to do whatever it takes to get your work done. And go from that. But in the end, it may be difficult, but the rewards are worth it. That's all I can say. The rewards are absolutely worth it. So just think about that. You know, if you're in a position where you have to go to a job every day, J.O.B, just over broke, because you're making money for someone else. Sure, you're getting paid, but that's only a small portion of what they're getting paid. So just, think about it. And I'd like to welcome you to join my team, my company with Empower Network. If you just want to click the link below and find out more information, that would be great. Training and support is awesome. Leaders are awesome. It's just a wonderful place to be. But whether or not you choose to do that, just think about, are you actually happy where you are, doing what you're doing, making money for someone else? Do you have the freedom that you want? Do you have to ask yourself for a vacation? Or do you have to schedule your vacation around 10 other people? What's important to you? That's the biggest issue, is what's important to you. What is your purpose? Where do you want to be in 90 days or 120 days or 5 years from now? That's what you need to ask yourself. Okay, I guess my little rampage or whatever, I hope it didn't appear like that, because I do appreciate the workers that we have. We have to have some workers. Professionals, I'll put it like that. But anyway, that's all I have to say for today, and I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you on the next video.